Hey, good evening, y'all. Hey, this is Old Man Gib, and we're back in the conversation of the battle for our brain and our soul. Now, today I want to talk specifically about night terrors and nightmares and the difference, a little bit of the difference between the two, what you can do to help, what's helped found for me, what's helped, and if your loved one, your partner, your child, whatever, is experiencing these, what you can do to help them. Okay. First, we need to understand that night terrors happen in deep sleep, not REM sleep, not the rapid eye movement sleep, but just deep sleep. And it is a condition where a person is literally terrified in their sleep. Nightmares happen during REM sleep or rapid eye movement sleep. They're a completely different thing. Okay. That person is experiencing a scenario that is scaring them and all that. And oftentimes when they wake up, they'll remember it in detail. Night terrors, very seldom will you remember, especially in the morning, you won't even remember you had them. And you can during night terrors you can be screaming and hollering and acting out, so two completely different situations. So now let's remember too here, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm not a doctor in any way. I'm just an old man that has suffered these things and trying to impart my experience to you so that you can maybe get some benefit and a little bit of wisdom here. Okay. So now let's talk about night terrors. When a person is experiencing a night terror, oftentimes they are violent in their sleep, they're thrashing around, they're in a scenario that is exceptionally terrifying, could be and even up to where they believe they are fighting for their lives against who knows what. Okay. If your loved one, your partner, your wife, your child is experiencing these, first and foremost, do not touch them. This can cause an immediate violent reaction that can hurt you and them. Quietly and carefully remove yourself from the situation and just observe them. Make sure that, if there's something, a glass of water or something around, remove that, make sure there's nothing close to that person that they can use to harm themselves or somebody else. Because quite literally, they do not know where they are at. And oftentimes, when they wake up, they'll wake up in a start. They may not even understand where they are at the moment or what's going on around them. Okay. Um, for myself, when I wake up from a night terror and it's in the middle of the night, oftentimes I don't recognize where I'm at. It takes a few moments for my brain to get centered back around and say, okay, you're at home, you're in bed, you're safe. If I remember anything about it, I try and write it down. 99.9% of the time, I do not. I just know I'm awake and I'm terrified. Now, to calm myself down, I'll go in and take a long hot shower and then fix a glass of or a cup of real hot hibiscus tea. Hibiscus just has a real calming effect on me and it tastes real good. So that's what I do for a night terror. You might try that with your loved one and all that. Now, a nightmare, if your loved one or somebody is experiencing nightmares, talk to them in a steady, calm voice, real empathetic. Let them know you're there, you love them, everything's okay. Once again, don't touch them, but just talk to them. Sometimes you might be able to gently place your hand on their shoulder or a leg or something, and they'll wake up, and then you can comfort them and all that. Have them write down everything they just dreamed about. Nightmares, oftentimes, you'll remember everything in explicit detail, the smells, the sounds, and all that. Write it all down, okay? And after a few times, you might be able to discern where there's some triggers that might be causing these, and you can deal with that, okay? But that is the best advice that I can give right now from things I have personally experienced what to do in those two situations. So I really hope that this helps somebody, that helps y'all. May the good Lord bless y'all. This is Old Man Gibb, and I will speak with you in the next one.